welcome to Season 6 of the Blue Shell Hockey Club, and welcome to the playoffs. Now, the main thing I'm seeing here is we look at Columbus and we look at us. Columbus actually has less regulation losses than us. But my God, the pity points. Can I go back and see the... Oh God, that's right. We won that 1-0 in a shootout. So we're coming off of whenever the last goal was scored in the Panthers here, as was our last actual goal scored. So we had the 3-1 win. Oh God, we buried them 8-0 in the beginning of March. And lost 4-2 to them early in the season. So, we took the season series, but it was closer than I would have liked it to be. Now, I didn't simulate to the first, up to the date, because there are games happening on the 18th. So we're going to jump ahead and see how the first couple games go for some of the other matchups. In the most unsurprising plot twist ever, the Avalanche go up 1-0 on the Oilers. Good job, Colorado Light. You are not beating the allegations. However, the Flames getting a 1-0 Duke over the Predators to kick off their series. Interesting. Will we have to face some ghosts of our past? Are we going to have to face, like, Jesus, damn near half that Western bracket is, actually, no, if we include Winnipeg, it is, like, half of the ghosts of our past. Whether it's the Oilers, the Flames, the Avalanche, who we just always seem to meet in the playoffs when we're in the West, Winnipeg, and Calgary. Meanwhile, the Devils go up 1-0, and Tampa Bay, spurred on by getting punched in the mouth, but earning the 1 point they needed to slip into the playoffs, get the edge over the President's Trophy winning Washington Capitals. Not bad. So let's get underway, shall we? No messing about. No messing about. No Anubis unis this time around. And we start, as we usually do, by completely beefing a face-off. And then Penguin has to murder somebody. And it's Jet Greaves. It's Jet Greaves in net. Oh, Fanboy with the speed on defense to get the pick. Now Grimwolf. Immediately start by buzzing. lose the face-off again. Oh. And the first goal of the playoffs goes to Dom Daytona. Let's go! I remember when this game used to be, like, when you were in the playoffs in, like, a season mode or a franchise mode, I remember when this game would actually post, like, the Stanley Cup playoffs graphic on the ice surface. I remember when it used to do that. Hey, James, how's it going? Not enough speed to get around. But almost sprung himself for a break. Dog with an awkward slap pass behind the net. Ah, fuck. How did Greaves make that save? Like, Fanboy had him going on an adventure there, but Greaves was able to make the save. How the fuck did he save that? Hey, we won the face-off. Oh my god, and then Crab just rips a bullet. I don't think Greaves saw it. Oh no, he definitely doesn't see it. It's like 3 or 4 bodies in front of him. There's like 3 or 4 bodies in front of him there, and just rips past him. High blocker.
With that last goal, you can certainly tell that the coach is not impressed. His team did not start ready, and certainly been struggling throughout this game, now down by a few.
Oh no, it's there. I don't turn the commentary off on hockey games. The only things I mute in the hockey games are the licensed music.
Across the line from center. Here's a feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. From the left side.
Well, maybe I'll just we'll do what we did with the N64. We'll just give it a quick.
Slips by the check. And a solid save on the play.
It's probably not going to help much at the moment here, well, with there being no audio at all. But because I can't do it on the fly, do this, close this. Okay, looks like we're good now.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 2-0 is where we sit.
Yeah, I didn't think Pipe Guy was going to beat Monahan in a face-off. I didn't think that was going to happen.
Skates to the crease. Alberta's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Carries it in. Shakes himself free. Takes the feed.
Damn it.
Into the offensive end right up the middle. And that's blocked from someone in front. I'm not sure if he just got the wind knocked out of him, James.
Crag looking for 2 here?
Hit or whether there's an injury, but he is really struggling to get back to the bench. From one point man to another. Denies him in front. The Blue Jackets.
Oh, he avoids getting staple gunned by Sheila.
Glove save made by Ryan. Pass across to Sheary. Alberta's on the attack.
And I do believe this is called pouring it the fuck on. Big save on one end, and then Sheila runs it the other way. Is like, I got this.
and he also has the patience to go along with it. And because of it, he's able to deke the goaltender out and put it in the back of the net.
Alberta's offense is shining bright tonight. Everything they put on net seems to find the back of it. And they lead it late in the first. And off the draw.
3 on 12 here, by the way. 3 goals on 12 shots. Can't imagine they're going to be keeping him in for too much longer. Like, this ass whooping keeps happening. It's probably going to turn. They're probably going to end up having to turn to. I don't know if Merzlikins is their backup. If Merzlikins is still the backup here. But I got to think Elvis might have to enter the building here. Oh, Greaves is still there, but Greaves makes the save.
Winning when it matters, especially in the playoffs, you know you have to have a team that's cohesive, but it also matters that each individual within that team gives everything they've got. And that hit sends an entire message to the team, saying that we're going to dictate pace, I'm going to do my part.
Yeah, it's a pretty good percentage.
Middleton's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Shuts him down. The Blue Jackets have it against the wall. Olivier's into the offensive zone now on the attack.
Oh, crap. Penguin underskated it. Or overskated it. One of the two.
Denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. And Fanboy just got trucked. Fanboy got victimized by the hit stick. Oh, no! I thought I had more time.
Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
3 goals on 16 shots, basically dominating the time of possession. And I think probably one of the biggest things that should absolutely scare the crap out of teams, 86% on our passing. We usually hover in like the low 70s into the 60s, usually making a lot of brazen, stupid passes. The fact that we've decided to play a lot smarter with our passing game
And the opening face-off here in
should
period
scare
number 2
the
is
shit
about
out of
set.
teams.
Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first.
And now Jet just covers up there. That is not a shot. It just sort of got poked off Vamorola's stick
Alberta's been the more
by a
aggressive
defender.
team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Puck grab by Marchenko. Hammers him into the boards. Right through center and into the offensive zone.
Or tried to go right up Main Street.
And that
Uh-oh.
pass goes off a stick. Alberta's gained possession. Slides it over to Bryan. And he avoids the poke check with some great
I
effort.
remember the 2017 Flames for the 4 games in the playoffs that they had, and the one player that I knew was always going to be playing was Monahan. So I am keeping an eye on Sean Monahan in this and not letting Monahan get involved in the game.
Moves it to Werenski. Gains the zone on the left wing.
Like, make sure he does no. Okay.
Can't keep a hold of it. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone.
It goes in anyway.
And that's his first goal of the postseason.
Waz uses Jedi Force powers to push the puck past the goalie because he sure as hell didn't shoot it. Well, he maybe kind of did, but Greaves maybe misplays it, or I don't know. Jedi mind powers were at work here. Because how does this even, like, he rips it, like, does he manage to get his own rebound, or? Yeah, I don't know how that works. I don't know how that one worked, but they don't ask how, they ask how many. And right now, how many is 4.
Everything in this game press different buttons. He's going to have to look in a different direction if he wants to get back in it.
Force of habit's been the dominant team tonight, and look at the score here, but I think it starts from the back end there, Cheryl.
It really does. This has been a clinic in terms of a 200-foot game. You got to protect your goaltender.
Yoink, James with the beautiful poke check.
That's exactly what they've done, and they've generated.
Jet is still in there.
Creating their
And that's his first.
Does James Games send out the dagger to get them to give Jet Reeves the fucking Shepherd's King. Because that one wasn't blocker. That was high glove from the dots. Like, that is a collective team failure of, oops, we forgot to defend. That's also a beautiful shot, James, by the way. Excellent shot. 5 goals on 19 shots. I know we're not playing the Oilers, but that is a Stuart Skinner-ass stat line, and Jet Greaves is still here. You gonna pull him yet, Columbus? You gonna pull him? You gonna save him from the slaughter? He ain't ready for game 1.
He's got the defender. He turns on a dime and takes the space that he's created.
I think David Riddick put up a better defensive stand against the Colorado Avalanche than Jet Greaves is doing right now.
Looking at the time, and guess what? The coach, he's seething. He's absolutely livid at his group for not bringing.
Shout out to, I believe that's the 2020. I can't remember if it's 22 or 23. But oh no, it's the 22 playoffs because it was the same year that Calgary made it, and the Calgary Flames kind of play a part in this story. So a bit of a busted play happens, and guy from Flames guy ends up running the Predators' main goalie in UC Saros. There's a week left in the season. Saros is injured, and he is not making it for the first round. So Nashville has to turn to former Flames starter and Leafs backup for a little bit, David Riddick, and he has to face the Colorado Avalanche in the first round. Ultimately, the Avalanche go on to win the cup. I believe the Avalanche had 5 goals and 6 shots. The Avalanche had 5 goals and 6 shots, and they weren't even out of the first period. It was an ass whooping. She with a beautiful block. I can't remember exactly what it like. I think it was kind of like Calgary guy got a bit of a break, and then one of the Predators either had to was trying to hook him or try and stop him, and ends up creating a bit of a pile. Also, the shutout's over because we kind of broke the fuck down defensively. But I'm looking at this 6-1 here, and oh, by the way, Lisa sprung for a break. Holy crap, Jet made a save. Why is Jet still here?
He's struggled tonight between the pipes. If he can reset and create some momentum for his team, they can claw their way back into this game.
And he sidesteps the check there. Cuts to the paint. Oh, what a save in front. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side.
But yeah, I kind of don't remember the complete circumstances of it. But yeah, Nashville basically lost their starting goalie and then managed to backdoor their way into the playoffs and had to face a demon in the Colorado Avalanche. And unsurprisingly, it did not go well for Nashville. They got swept.
Here we go, odd-man rush here. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Oh, look at this. Good hit to bump him off the puck.
They're locking in on me.
Sillinger's got it in the defensive end. Grabs the puck. Up along the wing. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Scores! And look who's
Okay, this second line has been kind of tormenting them. That's 4 goals from the second line. And I was thinking, I might have to be a little critical of the second line here, because when I set it up, it's like a line of snipers, and it's basically an entire line of snipers with good playmaking ability. And it seemed like outside of Dog, not much was happening. They woke up for the playoffs.
As some kids might say, Cheryl, they're balling out there here in period number 2.
Just loving it out here, James. I mean,
James Cebulski, you will not... Video game James Cebulski, you will not be cool. Saying, as the kids would say, they are balling right now.
You know they want to stay on the ice.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender.
Oh,
Takes a shot. Oh, he needed to make that save in time.
Jet Greaves is still in net.
And with that, 2 periods
Jet
left,
Greaves is still in net. This is organizational malpractice at this point.
Coming at you in moments.
We damn near have more goals than they have shots. The problem that I'm immediately seeing, though, they're matching us in the hit department. And historically, through the season, we did not fare well against teams that were able to... that decided to play the body.
Welcome back. She's Shell Pounder. I'm James
And
Cebulski,
I fear that the Blue Jackets may know that. Did not realize that all of a sudden this Blue Jackets team... Well, we'll see what happens when... we'll see what game 2 happens here. Oh, what a block by Fanboy! Wasn't exactly like a get down and block. He just happened to skate in front of it, but...
So they have to be defensively responsible, but when they can be on the puck, be hard on it. Marchenko's been a welcome addition back into this lineup.
Part of that,
like,
part of that sequence that ultimately led to the Columbus goal was them getting a fair few shots, but also them just beating us up whenever we try to get the puck and get out of there. Like, it's that third line with Olivier, who, sidebar, a little quick sidebar, Matthew Olivier is the character that Iceman is statted after in this game, so... And I know full well what Olivier is capable of. He's a fighter. He's got a bit of a scoring touch, but yeah, he is a big, nasty, bruising son of a bitch. And here we go again. And it gets out of the zone.
The Blue Jackets might be down by a bunch, but they're still generating some offense. You gotta like the pushback in this team.
And he shuts the door on that. Big time stop there.
Grim. Oh no. That one's on me. That was a brutal turnover from Grim there that just goes straight to him.
That's gonna be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates.
Quick pass to Walker.
It may not mean much in the grand scheme of things now, but it's little things like that that, yes, I know this is a simulation and nothing makes sense, but that could absolutely be like, oh hey, we can break these guys.
And a strong physical collision on the play there.
Yeah.
Explores his options behind the net. And he moves it up to Sheary. Oh, look at this chance. Passes it in front. And scores! What an opportunity.
Oh, it's about time you fucking scored on a goalie for once. The empty net merchant finally scores on a goalie.
So throw up your hands, smash up your seat. It's all going down as the word on the street. So do it one time.
Right through Wierenski's feet, too.
This is the last night on earth.
Added yet another one here to the total.
Well, it's 8-2 in game 1. We just answered back after giving up a very delicious turnover
Here we go.
in our own zone.
Cutting to the front of the net. Scoops up the puck here.
But other than that,
They gain the offensive zone from the
it's going good. It's going good. It's
He loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Here's a short pass to Jenner.
oh, and Craig missed the hit. Craig missed the hit.
Save. Moves it quickly over to Brent. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, here we go. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. A Alberta's got a hold of it along the wall.
Weasel.
Tiptoes around the poke check. Takes the shot. Right
Why is Jet Greaves still in this game?
Ryan
Like-
has been fantastic.
From behind our own net, saucer pass out. Saucer pass out to the man to a player wearing the wrong colored jersey, wide open, no defenders in front of him, clean shot in front of the net. Like,
It's the timely big save.
think the worst possible turnover you can deliver, and then multiply it by about 10, and that is the scope of that turnover. The only saving grace right now is, you know, it's 8-2. And that we have been kicking the dog shit out of them. Oof.
Well, this is just a prime example of doing what it takes to keep the puck out of the net. In this case, right off the noggin.
6-game skid. Yikes.
No signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Quick feed to Fabro. Takes it at center. And now he angles it across to Marchenko. It's got the puck in their own end. And a great save.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
And it trickles through.
And that's his first goal of the postseason ever. He'll take it.
Did we get 10 in this first game? I mean, at this point, you're definitely not gonna pull fucking. You're not pulling Greaves now. It's 9-2. There is no way on God's green earth you're pulling him now. You've made him suffer this entire game. Jet Greaves is probably also gonna ask for a trade. He is 100% gonna pull a Patrick Waugh on this and ask for a trade after this game. Because he is, yeah, he's still in there. I mean, there's no way he would be. Because again, he's basically suffered this entire game while getting his ass kicked.
Columbus gains the zone. Coughs up possession.
Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. It's,
Moves it to Voronkov. Oh, and he gets
yeah, don't let Demon Monahan in, because if we let Demon Monahan in,
Job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner spot, and he makes himself big, takes away the.
honestly, some of the saves that he's had to make, some of the goals he's let in, yeah, no, there was like, there really wasn't.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game.
Like, that upper half of the net has just been a paradise for the squad to score on, because
won the draw and they'll go to work. Fires it. Nice save off the tender's pad.
and then Kent Johnson just about puts one in his own net. Minute 30 left to go in this absolute demolition of a game.
This incredibly one-sided contest finally reaches its final minute. Here's a chance, right in front. How did he stop that one?
Pretty sure there's been so much demolition in this, Axe and Smash can sue for gimmick infringement.
From off the wall and onto a stick. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh,
And he made the save. Are we honestly going to get held at 9?
Competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net.
Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Insane though, holding his ground.
Alberta's coaches have to be pleased with
Still
what
making
they've
big
seen tonight.
saves.
The scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Force a habit's going to start with the puck in their own end. Moving into the attacking zone.
Ah!
Columbus looks to get things going now with the puck.
And with 13 seconds left, the third line continuing to just bully the Blue Jackets at this point. Not quite as much as the second line, but
Alberta's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Quick pass to Sillinger. From the Alberta, they gain the line.
oh, James gets back in time to make the defensive play. And James does what Grimwolf couldn't and chips it the fuck out of the zone. This game is over.
Well, the series is not won or lost with the opening game. I'd much rather have that win.
Right.
Everyone would, wouldn't they? I mean, it's
I remember what I have to do with this now, because playoffs are a bit of a different animal.
It's a different set of nerves. There's energy. You know, you're in a series that's do or die, and you got to figure out a way to get on top to
set
Settles
a
everyone
record?
in, and you've got the leg up now on your opponent.
Real nice start. Well, what a night of hockey.
Oh,
And the
what
intensity
fucking
will only
command is that
continue to
now?
ramp up at the next playoff game, and we will see you all then here.
Because we gotta use the Fight Club. We gotta use like the Fight Club record because there are no overtime losses now. Obviously, there's no pity point. It's now basically the chase to 16. Robot. Oh, I gotta do it the long way. Third star, Dog Daytona, 2-goal. Cragg was second star, 1 goal, 2 assists, 2 helpings of shoulder pad. Jesus, we were on a we finished shooting on a 25% clip. First star was, Jesus, 2 goals, 2 assists, and 1 helping of shoulder pad. Holy hell, was on one tonight. So I believe it's this now that we need. Yes. That is the command we need. We are 15 wins away from the Stanley Cup. We can have more than 4 losses. We just can't have 4 losses in the same series. Technically, the most losses that you could have in a single playoff, the most you can have is 12. But that also means every single series that you're going is a 7-game series. You're playing 28 games. Jesus, that is going to be a nightmare. So, meanwhile, in the West, Kings get a 1-0 advantage over the Knights. Jets go 1-0 over the Wild. Great, so basically outside of the Oilers, every single ghost of our playoff past, I guess then the Oilers, are up in the series. Meanwhile, the Senators go up 1-0 on the Sabres. Now, if you saw how the last hockey stream was kind of ending toward, yes, right now Amaral is healthy. I do not forgive the Buffalo Sabres for what they've done. I do not forgive Rasmus Dahlin. And I'm hoping we run into them in the Eastern Final, because we are going to beat the brakes off of them. Calgary series is tied up. Avalanche are up 2-0 over Colorado Light. Even in a simulation, you're still Colorado's bitch, Edmonton. Never forget it. And both other Eastern series that were on the first night are tied. So, after the devastating 9-2 ass whipping that we handed them in game 1 here, do you think they make any changes? By the looks of things, no. It looks like Jet Greaves is back in net, and Jet is probably going to be grieving his fucking chances here, thinking, oh god, not again. Yep, still Jet Greaves. With his 750 save percentage. Even Stuart Skinner's like, that's a little low, you might want to fix that. And Insane just going to start by holding on to the puck there and just getting it out of there. You know what? Good idea. We're getting a little cocky, a little confident there. Wait. Did they make a change? Or is he on the second line now? He is on the second line.
Jackets win the draw. And he catches that one with the glove.
Big catch with the trapper.
And here's
I thought for a second that Monahan was. I thought we injured Monahan. I was like, oh, okay. Well, he's gone.
with the stop.
We took him out earlier in the season
To be
too.
able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net. That's courage, and that's.
And Amarella hooks a backhand shot into some district of
The physical side.
the Blue Shell Civic Center, but definitely not one where there's a net that you can score.
Oman's taking it from his own end. Along the right wall, and into the offensive end. Keeps the moving close. Big time stop.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off.
That was not
and
who I
just
wanted that puck to
allow
go to.
your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
And now he moves it to Sillinger. Alberta's got possession of the puck. Weaver's got it in the defensive zone.
It's gonna be offside.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Slides it diagonally to Lundstrom.
Yoink!
Big time play right there. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Alberta's got a hold of the puck now. Takes the shot. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Here's a short pass to Aston Reese. Oh, catches him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Jostled off the puck.
Holds on to it though.
Takes
Oh, come on, pipe guy.
Trying to engage
You actually did something in the first game. And I actually was gonna give. I gave you praise for a little bit. Then you forget to put your stick on the fucking ice and pick a fucking pass. God damn it, pipe guy.
Moving the puck through his own zone. Steps inside the line.
Brag.
Alone.
Tucks her home. The son of Horus with another one. Mark Scheifele is leading the playoff race in playoff in points right now.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone.
IRL, the Winnipeg Jets would probably be very happy with that,
They gain the zone.
because that implies that they're a playoff team.
To the front. Out of the way by 3 hits. Scores! And that's his first career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
Guys, I think Jed Greaves is having a very bad day. I think Jed Greaves is having a very bad day. Because Fails just scored from like a -3-degree angle. It's like, I think there's something to shoot at there. He found it.
The coach has some choice words for his bench right now, and you can just see the negativity on his face and on his demeanor because his team really didn't come ready to play. Now they're trailing. in this
Coach,
game.
I'm trying to tell you, pull your fucking goalie.
This one so far.
He's getting fucking murked out there.
Absolutely, James, and often you don't see this urgency until the end of the game, but they started with it, and as a result, they've got a 2-goal lead.
And he can't hang on after that hit. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Force of habits got it in their own zone. Now he slides it up to Craig. Comes out to play the puck. Passed up ahead. Long pass into the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Denies him.
Lyons is a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
And look who's there to clean up the rebound. You gonna fucking pull your goalie yet? You don't have to live like this, Columbus. You don't have to live like this.
Force of habits built themselves a large lead, and there are still more than 2 periods to play here. the center's tied up.
Also, I'm pretty sure Amarella doesn't actually have a goal yet, despite leading the team in goals and damn near winning the Rocket. She doesn't have a goal in these playoffs yet. And Penguin just put someone on roller skates. But then Eric Goodbranson.
Takes the pass. Strong defensive effort. Taken by Days. Alberta's got the puck in the defensive end. And a stick break setup. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Sends one.
Thank you, Eric Goodbranson.
Oh, they forced the turnover. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah,
She only missed one game, surprisingly.
make sure that you get in front of
She
that
only
puck.
missed
He did.
one
He gets
game.
all of it.
Which was baffling to me. I was like, no, seriously, how? Like it said, you were gone for the rest, basically the rest of the regular season. But she was only gone for one game.
At the end of this period, but the coaching never stops.
And then it didn't matter because the Tampa Bay game was a,
Period number 2 in no time.
the Tampa Bay game was like a muddy AFC North football game, but played on a hockey surface.
Oh, son of a bitch! What?
I see.
Teams are back on the ice. Both
Welcome to the absolute devastation of the Columbus Blue Jeff. Did I not bring a... Oopsie. Took the shot glass out to put it through the wash. Forgot to replace it. Dihydrate is what I had to put in the place of shots, because Twitch won't let me do that. Twitch won't let me have pour a shot, so dihydrate. Dihydrate is pour a shot, chug-a-lug is slam a beer. Dihydrate is usually our liqueur, or if I'm lazy and I forget, then it may end up turning into like, if I got like Captain Morgan left or something, or like a couple of sample bottles of Smirnoff, but yeah, I don't feel like shooting vodka. That seems like a really great idea.
sliding into position for the start of period number 2. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first
Yoink.
20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
No, I haven't went and got more swear jar. I haven't went and got more swear jar in a little bit. Because, yeah, I would absolutely just shoot that. Especially like the Maple Dawn and stuff, I'd 100% shoot that. But the size of bottle that you get versus how much it is, and the fact that I haven't gone back to working yet,
Nice feed from the right wing.
we're going to be a little smarter with, at least try and be a little smarter with our money until we get back to work.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Alberta's gained possession along the boards. Middleton's carrying it ahead. Takes it into the slot. Scores! And with that, I believe that's his
You don't have to live like this, Columbus.
It is, James, and it's going to feel pretty good because there's a lot of question marks around players who can't get it done in the playoffs, and he finds the back of the net. That's going to give him a big confidence boost to send him through the next game.
Also, dear God, Grimwolf, you decapitated a man. Well, okay, you and Fanboy both kind of... You and Fanboy basically hit him with the hockey equivalent of total elimination.
And man, does he convert on it. Well, it's obvious that the coach is visibly frustrated after that last goal. I mean, they just keep deflating as this game goes on, and they can't figure out a way to get out of it. The coach has to pull some punches, make some adjustments to see if he can get his team back in it.
Alberta's been just crushing it in the offensive zone, but It starts in the defensive end too, Cheryl.
Yeah, as a former defender, I'd say it always starts there. I mean, it's got to be 200 feet in a complete game. And when you look down this...
They still haven't pulled him.
Look on the ice. It starts right from the goaltender and works its way all
Oh my God, they actually stopped Dog. They actually stopped him.
Glides along the blue line.
Ooh, that...
From the point, looks to make something happen. Makes the save, cool and calm under pressure. Oh, he caught him.
That's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders.
Damn it.
Talk about finishing a check.
Thank you. Goodbye, Sean Monahan. Thank you. The interception.
His own end to come up with the puck. And there's the save.
Reeves makes a nice save there, James, and he struggled throughout this
And
game.
Sheila just tried to
Make
kill
that save,
Monahan.
but his team has to be better in front of him as well. You have to generate some offense if you want to get back in this game.
Forces the turnover.
Five Guy actually makes a good defensive play and actually forces a turnover. Nothing came of it, but hey,
To Gregory. On-man rush.
he actually gets some praise this time instead of damning praise.
He puts up the fire.
Listen, James, I think we got to count the number of hits tonight. We'll be looking at that in the metrics because it is playoff time. It is time to shine, and you got to physically engage. That's right there is an example of it.
Alberta's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the
Grim
second.
let Penguin have the hit lead for like a game and a half. And it was like, okay, I know. I'm taking this back now.
Thunderclap and knocks him off the puck. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Alberta's looking at
Oh.
in the
Ow.
defensive zone. Columbus takes hold of the puck. Quick shot. Puck is
So we're
frozen
not
and
letting
moving
Eric
face-off.
Goodbranson score.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Here in the back half of this period, Alberta's fans are loving every minute of this.
Bands
one
is rocking
as
a
they lead
9 goals
4-0.
against average and a 746 save percentage.
And that goes wide. Here's a centering pass. And he denies that. Great avoidance
Columbus,
there.
you don't have to live like this. Pull your goalie.
Alberta's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second.
Okay, like replace it.
And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Moves it to Snow. Takes the feed from the left side. Moves it around along the half wall. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Can't maintain possession after that hit. And he passes it up ahead to Aston Reese. Poked away in the defensive end.
Yep.
And the goalie
Get fresh
covers
bodies.
up for the
Get fresh
whistle.
bodies out there. So what's everybody doing this Tuesday evening?
The centermen glide into position. Force of habits won the face-off.
Five Guy wins
deep
the
in their
face-off.
end. Aims the zone along the right wall.
Sheila breaks through.
Moves inside.
Oh,
Good
fuck.
stand-up hit on the play. Passes it over to Fantilli. Force of habits got the puck
Weasel,
inside the
that's kind of a
defensive
knee.
zone.
That was looking like a knee on knee hit there. That's dirty. That's Buffalo Sabre shit. We don't do that shit. We don't do that shit around here. Just ignore these several times I've called for players' hands.
Find that puck to be able to get to it. I mean, all of it just doesn't make sense except for the fact that he's extremely athletic and he's willing to do anything for that desperation save.
Here's a backhand.
And Pipe Guy hits the post, so... And then he trips a guy.
Side of the post. Penalty coming up here. Walker's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Hockey players have to continue
job,
to
Pipe
remind
Guy.
themselves, even when they're in a scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping
Doing
call
his
is a
best
result of the
Owen
extension
Hart
of the arm.
impression there and kicking a guy's leg out of his leg.
Force of habits got a hold of the puck. Craig stick handling in his own zone. Jostling for the puck and he loses control.
Yeah, no, if he ends up doing that, he ends up having a really bad game the next day.
Alberta's got a hold of it against the wall. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Handles the pass from the right side.
Okay, luckily we got rain fails here on the...
Final minute of the
Fuck you,
second.
Wierenski.
Smart
Yoink.
heads up play to intercept the pass.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Steps the check. Scores. And they put the power in power play.
Boone Jenner.
The Blue Jackets finally get some momentum
fine.
going their way.
It's fine.
Now, can they sustain it, though?
It's going to be tough, James, unless they
fine.
can string some shifts back-to-back together.
We're not blowing a 4-0 lead.
Momentum and have possession in this game. You have to look for ways to be first to the puck, be relentless on it. That's what changes energy.
Tries to get the puck over to Days.
And Zach Werenski nearly puts it in his own net. Damn it. That would have been premium. That would have been excellent. Oh, fucking man.
40 minutes to play in the books. Both teams
Okay.
one last chance to catch their breaths.
We're not blowing a 4-0 lead.
Next.
Shot to 79. We are bullying them once again. Oh, it would have been so good.
Oh, son of a bitch. What?
Time to drop the puck here in period no.
But why, though? I will say outright, we are not going to go through the whole playoffs tonight. Cheers. Because even if, like, 18 games nearly took us, I think it took us like 7 and change. So we're probably looking at around like 7-ish hours. But that's also entirely dependent on us sweeping every opponent. And I can't guarantee that. Because there are going to be there's going to be games where we're just going to lay a dud.
Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Hey! Thank you for the resub, Emerald. Get your thing fixed? Or replaced?
Make sure that you're defensively responsible.
We'll add that to the,
And a good solid hit on that play. Alberta's in transition.
Sorry.
Takes it to the net.
Voice carries really good sometimes.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice.
But we'll
as the
dial that
shooter's
back
got
a
a dangerous
little bit.
opportunity.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Next object play, we'll add that to we'll add the sub to the
The Blue
spreadsheet.
Jackets have it now.
Bitch.
Some physicality on the play. Stop the goaltender.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Slides the puck over to Coyle.
I'll read that in a
And now
minute.
he tries to get it across to Voronkov. A little
Yoink.
dipsy doodle and he loses possession
Out of nowhere.
of the puck.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Oh, that was rude. That was. Why is that closed out? Where is my spreadsheet?
Players right on the money, hits the stretch basket, and in behind the coverage with good timing, skating on the puck, and then finishing it off.
That was mean, just doing that right in front of his face like that.
No signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been
There,
a
we got it
productive
added
night,
now.
and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important.
We're up to
for your
$28.
lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're
And eventually I'm going to
contributing.
remember, too, to change out the page link directly on the Twitch page itself. Because I think it's still last year's page.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check.
Maybe we'll do that in, we'll maybe quickly adjust that in the post game.
Quick pass over to Sheary.
Oh, hello.
Talk about swerving to finish the goal. had possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Here they come on the attack. Here he is, close.
And Iceman gets one against the team that we drafted to his play.
What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition. They create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course finish.
Legally distinct Dale Hunter, even though Dale Hunter is not the head coach of the Columbus Blue Jackets, but he absolutely looks like Canadian junior team coach Dale Hunter right now.
The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Oh, he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Here they come on the rush. Here's a pass in front.
Ah.
Oh, and they couldn't complete
And welcome back to
it.
this one out of the ad break.
Here's a rock.
And Pipe Guy just
And now
drills
Chris
Iceman with a
hit
shot
one of his own
because, you know.
teammates in front. Shot. And he puts that one aside with ease. Alberta's got the puck along the wall. Slides it quickly to Brent.
Beauty of a... Oh, you bastard.
Well, that's what you call backtracking with a purpose, James. He thought that he was alone.
And
the
Grimwolf
play, the
puts
opportunity
Eric
was taken
Goodbranson on his wallet.
Force of habits playing it through the neutral zone. Tees it up. Oh, and he stopped that rocket.
I'll give him that. That was a good poke check. That was a good little poke check there. That was a cheeky poke check.
Trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Alberta's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third.
Yep. I will just simply block it.
Off the draw wins
But
possession.
you're on my team.
And he connects.
Oh, maybe I should have gotten out of the way of that.
Kinnikov's known as their star sniper, James, and tonight he just doesn't seem to have it. I mean, they're losing badly in this one. They could really use one.
Oh, look at the pass.
Columbus is going to spend a lot of time with the video coach after this one, James, and you know that it's going to be...
Scores. Well, a sign that they haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl.
Well, any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind
Really?
of deficit, James, and if you're the goal scorer,
Really,
you
Zach?
feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way
It
to
is
generate
7-2.
offense. And hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
The Blue Jackets win the faceoff at center. Shakes loose. Oh, great save here.
Ryan's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Handles the pass from his goalie. Into the offensive end now. Grabs the puck in the slot. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Force of habits. All
God
got this
damn.
thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Quick pass to Severson. Passes it to Voronkov.
Shit.
Driving right to the front. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
He's got it behind the cage. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Under a minute to go in the third. That knocks it off the
Big
puck.
rig that,
And
jackass.
loses possession after a solid hit. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Here's a short pass to Days. Comes up with the stop. Here's a shot and another stop. Handles it along the blue line.
And Switchface fires that one a little high in the zip code there.
He's trying to outpower the goaltender here, but you can't score if you don't hit the net.
Well, listen to this place here tonight. They got their money's worth, and these fans are on their feet saluting. A job well done by the
No, right now
team.
they're telling me to shoot the puck because there's only a couple of seconds left.
And that's all she wrote on this
But,
one as we are in the books.
Oh yeah, I forgot to call the home win.
Here, this is a tale of two hockey teams right now, Cheryl. One in the game. Elevated their game in the postseason.
And you got to give a lot of credit to the team that's up by 2, right? I mean, they got a 2-game series lead here, and it's all because of the way they played. They
up
really put their
2-0,
opponent on their heels. Now
heading
they can
off,
get a
heading to the road.
3-game lead. I mean, this is almost as good as over.
She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski. The playoffs roll on to the next broadcast, and we know we will see you right then and there. Join us then.
We got to use the Fight Club one. We got to use the Fight Club record one for the playoffs here, because, like I said, overtime losses are no longer a thing. They are just losses. Because in the playoffs, it's continuous overtime until somebody scores, and it's not 3-on-3. It's full 5-on-5. Third star, Iceman, 1 goal, 1 assist. Second star, Sheila, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 helpings, a shoulder pad. First start, Fanboy Brian, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 helpings, a shoulder pad. We also went 4 for 23 in the face-off circle. Woof. We are bad if it. Oh my God! Yeah, the Hurricanes are absolutely shit-stomping the Stars, 5-2. Holy crap! Jets are up 2-0. Vegas evens up their series. And I have a sneaking suspicion we are not going to see the Buffalo Sabres in the playoffs. They are going to job out to the Ottawa Senators. Awesome. Hey, the Oilers aren't dead. Flames are also up 2-1 on the Predators, so okay. Cool. Meanwhile, Devils go up 2-1 on Florida, while Tampa goes up 2-1 on Washington. Tampa, if you could do me the hugest solid and knock Washington out of the playoffs, I would greatly appreciate that. We do now have to go on the road, though. And I don't imagine we are going to be given a hero's welcome in Columbus, Ohio. But I want to hurt them. I want to kick the shit out of them. Because they got 1. I am having several Sabres leave in body bags. They are still starting Jet Greaves. I am more scared of Washington because I know Washington can actually beat us on the score sheet. And fairly consistently.
Welcome back to EA Sports, continuing coverage of the postseason. I'm James
The Sabres?
Cebulski. Game 3.
All I gotta do is make sure Rasmus Dahlin doesn't do anything stupid. Or I get Penguin to go knock his block off in a fight, and it's over. So put Monahan back up on the top line here with Columbus. Graham not quite with the seeing eye shot there, but does manage to get through the bodies to Jet Greaves.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. The Blue Jackets.
And yeah.
Here they come up along the wing. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit. That's early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Columbus has possession of it now. Scooped up along the wall by Snow. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Oh, look at this.
Oh, tried to feed Graham.
Oh, that's a good hit. Primus
Saw the opening.
on the attack. Fires it on net, and he's got the answer for that one.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they
Penguin
can.
got stopped.
He's resilient. He's
Fanboy
got a
didn't.
willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power. You can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Alberta's got a hold of it along the wall. And now it's grabbed by Manichek. Tiptoes around the poke check. Great reach with the poke check. Weaver's got the puck in his own zone. Across the line.
Peanut butter. Spin. Still kind of gets it.
Here they come.
Oh, dog couldn't hold on to it.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh,
And
that goes
Peanut butter
right
was
out of
not
the
ready for
zone.
that.
Grabbed along the boards by Gregory. And now he passes up to Walker. Quick shot. Denies him.
Lifeguard
What a
just
save.
says, fuck it, grip it and rip it, and it nearly worked.
Puck exits the zone. And
That's called icing,
offside will
bitch.
Get a reset here.
Everything is exasperated in the playoffs, right? It's bigger, it's grander, and every
Yeah.
single play matters. So when you listen to him
You
like
have
that,
done
it sends a
an
message,
admirable
and it
job
goes
so
through the
far.
entire
You are
team.
averaging 2
Well
goals
past the
against
midway
in
mark of this
both
period.
games.
We've still got zeros on the board.
But thankfully, you have been given some run support.
Force of habit's got the puck.
Because through 2 games, Jet Greaves is rocking a goals against average of 8.
Hard hit frees up the puck. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Shakes off the coverage. There's a collision with some authority. Columbus plays it against the boards. From the right side, takes the pass. Drives to the crease. Scores! And that's his first goal of the postseason ever.
We needed that.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start. He's got a good in this to be able to pull this piece off, James. I mean, the goaltender doesn't know which way to go. And guess what? The shooter does. Puts it right in the back of the net.
Now it's the fourth line's turn to kick your ass.
By one here in the back half of the first, and how does this change the complexity of the game?
Well, it's a lot better being ahead than it is being behind, James, and they're ahead now, so they've got the go-ahead goal. They want to continue to press. You know that the coaching staff is going to be looking to manipulate the lineup to get the matchups that they want. Listen, their opponent is vulnerable these next 2 shifts. They need to respond accordingly.
Oh, what a violent collision there!
He just got railroaded. Close space so fast and just taken down.
And that's
Didn't
blocked.
get anything on that shot.
Alberta's going to play it from the corner. Here's a blast! Big time save! Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Feeds the puck to Matejchuk. Makes a move in front. Oh, a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just
Right.
away from his opponent. What a save.
Oh, get the fuck out of here with the old Superman dive for the fucking shot, you fucking loser.
Columbus on the attack.
Get the fuck out of here.
First period nearly in the books here. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick feed to Werenski. And he moves it up to Coyle. Makes his
Sit down.
presence known on the ice. Here's a race for the loose puck.
Ah,
Set
damn
down
it.
the
I
ice,
gave him
we'll get
just enough
icing.
time.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
All right,
Hey.
here's the end of period
All right,
number
get out of the
1.
period.
We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this.
Well, it looks like Columbus has at least tightened it up a little bit with this one. We're not just absolutely smashing through them.
The middle stanza is about to go. The official's ready to drop the puck. Second period is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one. What do you make of this one?
Columbus is down in the game, and they deserve to be, James. I mean, they've got to find
I was
their
really
legs. They
hoping
wanna
you
give
did have the
themselves
puck.
a chance in this one. They haven't had
Why'd you throw the puck at Grim?
Wow, James. I mean,
Why'd you throw the puck at Grim?
To elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 to score. Alberta's won the defensive zone draw. Poked away in the offensive zone by Fantilli. Columbus gains the zone and on the attack. Passes out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. There's a firm collision. They score!
And Fanboy tucks it short side.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your
Struck the beard, love the beard, fear the beard, obey the beard, obey the beard, obey the beard.
Big save on one end. Excuse me, Mr. Werenski. Nice try, Mr. Severson.
When they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net. With that last goal, you can certainly tell that the coach is not impressed. His team did not start ready and certainly been struggling throughout this game, now down by a few.
Alberta's on a roll tonight. Now they've extended the lead to 2.
They're on a roll, and you can see it in their body language, the way they're communicating on the bench. When you're winning and you're feeling it, everything's alive.
Dishes it to Fantilli. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Alberta's got the puck along the boards. Force of Habit's got control of it now from their own end. Alberta's got it in their own zone. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Dropped him in the open.
Oh dear. James, you might need to have a conversation with your defensive partner. He seems to really like putting people on the shelf.
Wants to step in as soon as he saw his teammate taken out.
It's kind of that all-for-one
Which,
mentality
you know,
right now. I mean, just look at the bench and the
It's one thing, but the next is immediately after that he's got to sit in the box for 5 minutes.
When the fight started,
And,
the fans erupted, and then all of a sudden that
One of our better defenders versus them losing Dante Fabro for a little bit is not a good trade-off. Although they do lose Adam Fantilli for the rest of the game, and that is definitely one of their better forwards.
when the road team's way, and it got awfully silent.
But yeah,
in
Weasel
here.
is now officially
And after
public
that
enemy number
tip,
one
looks like
in
cooler
Columbus,
heads have
Ohio.
Finally prevailed, and we're ready to drop the puck once again. Alberta's got it against the boards. Here's a chance on the attack. Columbus has the puck. Solid hit on the play. Alberta's got possession of the puck. The Blue Jackets ready to go on the attack. Nice stick save by the goaltender. Got a piece of that. And will play on as that goes off the outside of the post.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Force a habit.
8 goals against and a 739 save percentage. Old Jet might be bad at this.
And that's his first career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
You will, James, because the playoffs is just a different beast. It's not regular
Okay.
season anymore. You want to be an impact player. You want to make a difference, and he does tonight.
That doesn't even look like he tips
On a
it.
deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing?
Oh, no,
to
he
get to the
definitely tips
slot
it.
area as
He
well,
100% tips
and
it.
the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action.
Okay, did not have having Matthew Olivier score on us on the bingo card, but
Avoids the defender. And makes the save. He scores! On the rebound. Lights the light for the goal.
all right. Okay.
And sneaks in there on a tie-up and comes up with the puck. Knocked off the puck. Quick pass to Olivier.
So Columbus isn't going away.
On the attack in the offensive zone.
Game time Hart pretending that he is a center for a football team and snaps it through his legs.
Look at this. Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. Good stand-up hit. Moves it on over to Oman. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Takes it to the front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, great A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Oman's got it across the line.
Trying to go through.
Columbus gets the puck near the boards. Slides it up to Marchenko. And now it's over to Sillinger. And that one's turned away. Puck picked up by Marchenko. Taken by Grima. Gains the zone through center.
Graham. Spin.
Fires it. And it goes off.
And Iceman unable to try and bat it in.
The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards.
James.
Alberta's looking to break out of their own end. Grabbed along the boards by Gregory. Nice
man.
entry from the right side.
Pipe guy.
Walker's got it along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender. Here's a short pass to Walensky.
Johnson's really struggling out there right now, James. Really laboring to get off of the ice. Really wants to make sure he's defensively responsible, but he needs to get off.
Ryan's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Fantilli's not going to be able to return to this game here, James. We just got updated that the injury he suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
Unfortunate break there for them, and they'll have to push on through for the rest of this one.
Weaver's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Yeah, Weasel might be a little bit of a, he might be an enemy now.
Tied up. The Blue Jackets take possession off the faceoff. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Shot and makes the save. Score!
How did that slip through?
I believe that's his first career
Oh boy.
It is, James, and it's going to feel pretty good because there's a lot of question marks around players who can't get it done in the playoffs, and he finds the back of the net. That's going to give him a big confidence boost to send him through the next game.
And the puck's booted away. From the left side, takes the pass.
Oh, and of course it was a late goal too. No.
And a hands-up kick pass over to his teammate. And a strong effort on that play. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next.
Johnson's not going to return to this game, James, and this is some
That's two Blue
unfortunate
Jackets
sad
down now.
news that the injury he suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
I don't want to speculate at all, but that did not look good. Should be a thrilling conclusion to this one as period number 3 is now underway. All right, let's get Sharp Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
Alberta's put in a strong effort tonight, James, and there's 20 minutes left, so there is some runway to claw their way back into this game, especially when they've dominated possession time. Now, this can be frustrating at times when you feel like you're holding the puck and you're going nowhere, but at the end of the day, it's all about cashing in right now and what you can do in these last few shifts to make a difference.
Shuts him down. And a stick in the lane. It's that threat.
But slowed up with her.
Moves it quickly over to Voronkov.
Oh, damn it.
Picked off by Bryan. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Takes a shot. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Alberta's gained possession along the boards. Here they are on the attack. To the low slot. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Referee's hand shoots
And,
high. Looks like
uh-oh.
a tripping
Grim takes a tripping penalty.
And the
That's not great.
Whistle dead. Here's the call.
We've had a not quite as successful penalty kill with our typical degrees of nonsense.
To make sure you sign your
So
offense and you get your team back to even.
And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Cuts to the paint. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Quick feed to Sillinger. And he had an answer with that save.
Perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit, and everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Columbus has possession of the puck. Gets the puck over to Werenski. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Moves into the slot. Oh, puts a glove on it to make the stop.
Ryan's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Oh.
Moves it to Snow. Denied by the goaltender.
Freeze was the task on that last save. A primetime example that he is in it to win it right now. I mean, that's
Yeah, Sheila, let's see if we can pull a rabbit
he's
here.
able to keep out of the net.
Walker's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Lawrence, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James.
I think James might be basically our whole second pair is going to be at fuck these guys in general.
Made the stop on the play. Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires.
A great
Oh no, it's switch phase.
to keep this game within reach. You know now that they've got the momentum moving forward. You never know what's going to come next.
Puck sent across the blue line. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. Puck moved over to Voronkov. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. And that's offside, stopping the play.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Columbus has about a half a period to go here as they lead it in this third period. Force of habits won it. And he sidesteps the check there. Feeds it over. Picks off the pass.
Columbus has been connected all night long defensively. From a structure standpoint, they are doing everything to interfere pucks, intercept, and takeaways. This is leading to offense, but they got to convert as this game is still close.
Big time save.
And Penguin rings one off the post.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp, he'd be right on it, and show his brilliant reflexes.
Gives him a choke with that hit. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Provorov.
Snow's got a quick set of hands, and man, did he ever disguise that shot, but he rings it off of the bar. I mean, that's a tough one. I thought he had it.
A little bit more inside and a lot higher.
Columbus leads it 3-2. Middleton's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Quick pass to Jenner. Broken up in the neutral zone by Snow. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Sneaks by the poke check. Oh, what a move! And that
Oh.
He had more time than he
Oh,
thought.
no,
That
fanboy,
James
no.
was in perfect scoring area, and he just sends it wide. That might have been over rotation. You gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Well, Jet's having a better game than he was the last couple.
The ton of work athletes are doing in skill development, the one-on-one play, the edge work, and of course the dangles. Look at his hands, the deke, and creating space for himself, which has given him a ton of looks on net.
Well, that's one way to take possession with both centers tied up there in that scrum. Shot! Oh, what a block! He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Here they come on the attack. Good check, frees the puck up. And now it's grabbed by Walker. Goaltender covers up. We got to stop the play.
Dang it. 3 minutes left. We're only down one.
A a big face-off here inside the offensive end.
Well, we're gonna need some magic here.
Columbus has it in their own end.
Beefing the face-off is probably not the magic I was looking for.
Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And he was ready for that save. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Pass out front. Takes a shot. And the save.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Takes a shot. Freeze makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage.
Pretty much had to take a shot there or I wasn't going to get anything.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Blue Jackets are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Columbus looks to break out of their own end. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. From point blank, big time stop by Freeze.
God.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender.
Yeah. That was a late hit as it was.
Cheryl, I kind of like the response here, just coming to the aid of a fallen teammate.
Well, yeah,
Drops him
and it's
right
the way
into
that it
Sean
happened,
Monahan's
right?
nuts.
You know, they don't think it was a clean hit, and so now all of a sudden they want retribution. They want to let
It
them
was
know that
it was absolutely a late hit.
take action this way, and, you know, they duked it out.
All right, both teams back at the face-off circle after the dust finally settles on that Donnybrook. Oh, wow! Oh, it uses the blocker to stop that one. Nice save by Freeze. Can't get it to go. Picked up along the wall by Provorov. Goes right to the crease. And he puts up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the towel.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Oman's lugging the puck. Moves by the check.
Oh, Waz couldn't get it. No.
All over as the final horn sounds.
Well,
This was the response I think a lot of people were waiting to see from this squad tonight. They're still down
enjoy
the
your Pyrrhic victory, Columbus. Monahan's gone, Johnson's gone, and one more guy is gone. Third star, Eric Goodbranson. Fuck off.
It's kind of, listen, we've got nothing to lose here, so they're clawing their way in from behind. And this is a very dangerous spot if they can get back to equal.
Second star, Kirill Marchenko, which means first star is probably going to be Matthew Olivier.
If you're a goaltender, take the goal!
I really should just put an executive decision on that as like, it's not happening in the playoffs anymore. I really should. No. We're gonna live with it. We're gonna live with it. Just know that if the dynasty collapses, it's your fault, not mine.